And welcome back. Some local high schoolers are getting a first-hand look at a career in marketing. Local business and marketing firm Corporate Ignition has started an outreach program at Canyon Springs High School. And joining me to talk about that is Jayson Bernstein, the managing partner of Corporate Ignition. Mr. Bernstein, welcome. Great to have you on our program.
Thanks for your interest.
So how exactly are you giving these kids a look at what you do?
Well, one of the things that we tried to do was bring in a community organization, an organization called the Family Leadership Initiative that needed support, needed marketing, business development support, and they need fundraising support as well. At the same time, I've always felt strongly about kind of giving back to the community. I always said when I had a strong business and I was able to dedicate some time to giving back to the community, I always wanted to do it with students who I could kind of teach my craft, and this is my craft. So it seemed to be a good fit at the time.
Marketing's not an easy business. I used to do it actually for a little bit in my lifetime. What's the real eye-opener for these kids as they craft a plan, as they carry out and execute a plan? When do they go, wow, this is really tougher than I thought it would be?
I think a lot of the light bulbs went on when we were doing logo design for this organization, and we had them kind of go up to the board, put together some ideas of what might make sense. And it actually turned out that these children actually picked the logo that this organization is going to use, and that's in development right now. And I think that was kind of real when we talked about branding and looking at logos, whether it be McDonald's logo or Apple's logo or Target's logo, and how it's world recognized as just by their logo. So
and they learn the thought behind a logo,
absolutely,
which is not just haphazard. I mean, tough economy, as you know, but is marketing a growth industry right now, or is marketing really the first thing to get chopped when companies have a tough time?
I think companies are misinformed and make decisions about marketing and advertising. Well, it's the first area that we can kind of cut immediately. It's easier for us to cut than to invest in growth. Yeah. And marketing and advertising, as you already know, are areas of growth, and that's how you drive your business. So we could easily make the case that cutting advertising and marketing dollars in a down economy is probably not the best thing to do for the future, but at the same time you need to manage those costs appropriately.
Think you got any kids who will now go into marketing?
It's hard to tell, but I think we've opened up some eyes for some of these students who didn't even really know that this was an option.
We're out of time, Mr. Bernstein. Good luck. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks again.
Thanks, Jeff. Here's a look at some of events you'll want to watch out for in the coming week. Herbst Gaming faces a deadline December 3rd to pay its debt of $847 million. If the company can't pay the debt or come up with this restructuring plan, it could face bankruptcy. The Solar Convention Las Vegas takes place at the Las Vegas Convention Center December 1st through the 4th. The show features the latest in solar technology. And McCarran International Airport will release its passenger totals for October next week.
And read about many of the stories from today's program and much more by subscribing to our print publication. To do that, go to inbusinesslasvegas.com or call toll-free 1-800-254-2610.
You can also watch today's program by clicking on the business link on LasVegasSun.com, and now you can download the program straight to your iPod by subscribing to the free In Business Las Vegas podcast on iTunes.
And that is our program for this week. I'm Jeff Gillen, here each week on In Business and each night on News 1 at 9.
And I'm Dana Gentry. Thanks for joining us.